Hello YouTube, and today we will be looking at Cybertron Wingsaber. I got this nearly complete at my local Mike's Vintage Toy Store, which will sadly be closing next week. The only things missing from this are its second flap and its second gun, which combine to make its swords. That's okay, I got the majority of it, still got all the other stuff, and yeah. So let's take a closer look. Let's see, I just have the cyber key in there, just because to keep it safe, but it looks nice and detailed. And let's take a look at the QR code thingy. I know it's long past time for the app still to work, but you can still take a look if you can see it. It's, yeah, it says DYA7, just in case anybody still does have the app, and yeah, but it's cool. And let's see what that cyber key does, and sadly I do not, the batteries on this do not work, so I cannot have any of these sounds going. Oh, come on. Let me try that again, okay? I'm gonna try and get them at the same time. There we go. So yeah, that reveals a whole lot more detail in there, because right there it would have shown a light, if you can see that. It reveals these two blasters, so I thought that would be cool. Stay. There we go. And for like a few comparisons, oh, keep your landing gear up. We will be right back. And we're back. So for comparison for Wingsaber, we have Legacy Shadow Striker, which Wingsaber absolutely dwarfs her in her vehicle mode. Let me just get that in picture. And then we have Cybertron Dirt Boss, which again is dwarfed by Wingsaber. And then this one isn't complete, but it's another Cybertron comparison. We have Cybertron Metroplex, which I got from the same place as this, and is missing his axe, but that is actually about the same length. Actually, Metroplex might be a tad bit longer. Well, anyways, now that that's done, let's go on to transformation. So, first things first, I'm going to put down the landing gear. I'm just gonna take this out, the gun thing out for later. And then let's see where to start. Just take this out for now. So we lift up this bit. Just going to lift up the head. Come on, Saber, Wingsaber. Come on, there we go. Turn his head around. Stay together. Just pop this up so the waist is easier to go around. But we pop these off of the friction bits it's on. Actually, we're just gonna lift this out of the way. It's like the first time I've transformed this with one hand. So I extend his leg. Extend his feet. Here we go. Just gonna do the exact same on the other side. Come on. There we go. And lift this section of the plane up. I'm just gonna flip it around now. Bring the legs back. Just so I lifted it up so I can get both of the clicks. See, it's clicked itself up already once, but is like already down like this. So that goes up twice, goes around, pops that back down. I can push this back now, stay in place hips, and then bring down the legs, take this slider right here, push back. Sometimes I need to push on the fingers for that to work. Oh yeah. And then, I don't know how well you can see this. Like, come on, focus. Right there. You need to pop that up where you can lift. Sorry, that was a bad view. Lift this up, and this is one of his swords. I do not have the other sword. Get back into place. So yeah, and then do the exact same with the other arm. Focus. Flip down. There we go. And then, come on. Bring this bit back. And if I can get him to stand. There we go. Cybertron Wingsaber in his robot mode. Okay, so just for a quick bit, the accessories. If you had both of the blaster thingies and both of the flaps, you could have both swords, but I only have one of each. I'm sorry, I'm doing this with my left hand, so I'm not the best at it. And actually, I'll just cut off and do it with both hands, okay? Okay, there we go, much better. We have his sword, and if we bring him back in, we can see on the side of his stay in place. Side of his arm, there is a port, and we can just port that in. And again, if you had both, you could do that, and so forth. And then for cyber key gimmick, let me just get it into the right space. So you lift up this little tab thing, bring up the huge nose cone with all the electronics and stuff. Up. Sorry. Let me just do this with my right hand. Sorry for the bad angle. But there we go. You want to tab that into there. Oh, come on. Bring your head forward. I'm sorry again, I'll just cut back and begin to the right space. Okay, so we're back, and I have Heavy Tread, the legs of Centurion, in his alt mode to show something. These guys being from the Unicron trilogy and all, they have tons of mini-con ports, and I don't have any Armada and or Cybertron or accidentally shot one of his things, or Energon mini-cons. I don't have any other mini-cons, but like they have a bunch of ports and all. It's like he has 2 on there, 2 on his arms, and etc. Okay, overall, he's a pretty decent figure for the time he was made in, and for... I know I accidentally forgot about articulation in my last video, but it was on a G1 toy, so it didn't have much of it. This being a Cybertron toy, though, it does have much and more. So, at the head, you can twist 360 degrees. Sorry for the bad angle. You can use this transformation to make him look back, but it's just him sinking into his body. He does have, let me just take this off. His arms can go all the way up for his combined mode that I'll show later on. He has double joints at his arms for transformation and such. Let me just get better access to this. He does have a waist joint, which is kind of ratcheted. Let me just get this out of the way. He can kick up like that. He can go all the way up to there, and can't go back due to that. He has a thigh swivel and about 90, actually a little bit over 90, I think, at the knee, and then his heels can go back due to transformation. Okay. Now, for next mode. On to combined mode. So you are going to want to get his lower half back into his vehicle mode. So I will do that. There we go. And then you want to bring his arms up like I already had and rotate them that way. Like that, and yeah, bring up his other fingers, and then you are going to want to bring out this on the armatures. I'm sorry if it's not the best. Open the chest crest thing, rotate his head around, push that back in, and if you haven't already seen, but actually first, you're going to want to take these off, and then open up the wings so that they are completely open, and this would be where you would bring in Cybertron Optimus, and then seeing that I don't have that, I just thought I would show you what you would do for combined mode. And then these would go onto like the heels of Optimus Prime. And then you give him the swords. That is all. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry for the camera job. This is only my second full-length video. See you next time, and goodbye.